Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Jen. What is up? How are you doing? No comment. That's probably a good thing, huh? Okay, I got. Let me set my timer. 10 minutes. I got an hour. Okay, what is going on? Outbox. Send. Large. I'm trying to send pictures and not going over. Yeah, I got laundry. I'm trying to do laundry right now, so I'm trying to make sure I get down there and get out of the dryer before I'm found out. It's it's a bit getting a bit weird here. I mean, I got 2.5 more weeks. I drive home, but it's just getting just a little bit weird in my opinion. God bless. Really weird. So they recycle here, which is fine. That's not the weird part. Ugh, now that's broken. Ugh. My old case is just falling apart. I actually now broke it. So I needed my new case, damn it. I mean, come on. I'm really about to ask, it's only $20, but I'm really about to lose my cookies here. But anyway, nothing. I threw some stuff in the recycle. I didn't think anything of it. And when she communicates with me, she doesn't communicate directly. Very, very rarely. She leaves notes. And it's just getting old. I'm an adult. Don't leave notes. If there's an issue, talk to me. So evidently, a small tuna, a Sunkist tuna pouch, a box, probably as long as my phone, probably a little bit higher, narrow, like a soup box, where you put all your soups in on display. And I just threw that in the recycler, and I got a nasty gram. I got a note from her saying that these things fill up the trash and we need to break it down, which is fine. But for some reason, I'm translating that into something very negative, and I shouldn't be, but I am, and it's kind of it's just I don't know why it's bothering me. It shouldn't. But in part, I believe it's because I have gone out of my way not to interrupt her life. I'm not moving anything around, not. I mean, I try to engage in conversation, and she just kind of it shuts me, tunes me out. So I mean, I'm trying to be respectful. So I just go to my room and I stay. But and now it's like my room, I have dirty clothes in it, and I'm like, okay, I need to wash clothes. I need to wash clothes. So I've taken on myself to go ahead and wash clothes. But as I went down into the basement to do that, she has her personal clothes just thrown. You know how just open the door and throw her stuff down there. So I'm getting a little bit anxious because I don't want to get into a fight, but I'm just I need to be able to wash my clothes. I mean, my room is beginning to smell, and I hate to say that, because of dirty socks, and I don't want to live that way. And I'm just expecting her to get upset that I went down there to see her unmentionables. I mean, she's probably in her mid to late 50s. I mean, I'm a freaking grown adult. I'm in a profession like, really, lady, you worried about me seeing your clothes. So, but in a way, that's a conversation having in my head hasn't actually happened. So she may not even give a shit. Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. I mean, I've only cooked 4 times in her house. 4 times. The last time I cooked my turkey, she swears it was rotten. Was making a scene. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, it smells so bad. Are you sure it's good? I mean, that's I cooked turkey last time, and it was a day old, and it doesn't smell like this. It smelled just the same. Oh my gosh! And she left, and she went on with it for I think a day, maybe a day. I don't think 2, but maybe a day. And so I'm real leery of cooking anything. I mean, to the point of it, I'm down to cooking eggs. And I'm just like, this is really inconvenience. I mean, $2,000 a month, and I'm just like getting over it. So, it's just crazy. Yeah, for a room, and then the refrigerator, I got a small ice box that fits a bag of cheese, and if there's eggs in it, that's expired. Yeah, this is what I'm in. There's a closet. There's that. There's the door. There's the radiator. Yeah. There's the bed. Yeah, and I stay in here. I don't go out. Every time I try to engage in light conversation, it's like I bother her. And when I try to help her move anything, it pisses her off. It's not really. It could be Boston. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just ready to get out of here. I'm ready to go home. I was hoping to stay about another month because the money has actually begun to improve. Because all the transitions and all the bills and that have been rectified. But really now it's really getting to a point where I'm like, you know what? I don't care about the money. I'm ready to go home. Get away from this madness. Get away from this madness. Well, I did something called Airbnb, and it's not. Oh shoot! It's not terrible. Please understand. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's definitely not the best. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and that's what everyone's telling me is that for the amount how that I'm paying, that she's like gouging the hell out of me. That I can get rooms for a lot cheaper, but at the time I couldn't find any rooms, and trying to move in the winter is not really a good thing. If you don't understand what I'm saying. So I mean, like I said, I may make it out more terrible than what it possibly is, but it's been becoming more and more of a challenge. Yeah, more and more of a challenge. That is for show. Well, it wasn't. Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, it's just is. 81. 80. It was originally going for $81 a day. $81 a day. Hotels are going for 150, 160, so it's half of a hotel. So I'm trying to still remain positive, but it's just really, I'm getting hard. I mean, it really is getting more difficult to be positive, but that's okay. I only got two and a half more weeks. 2.5 more weeks, so. Two and a half more weeks. So I keep on just telling myself I can do 2.5 more weeks. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Well, camper locations are $280 to $300 a night. It's not any cheaper. Yeah, we already looked into that too. It's redonkulous. It really is. You know what? That was an accident. But I think that was a good accident, actually. You'll see why in just a moment. Ooh, that kind of looks neato right there. Look at that. That looks kind of nice, actually. Look at that. Actually, it looks kind of neat. Look at that. Wow. And this was like a sheer accident. Trust me. Trust me when I say that was an accident. Shoot. Let's see. Hey, Azaria. Yeah, so am I. I mean, it's a shared bath. It's a shared bath, shared kitchen, but like the restrictions is getting to be a bit much. It really is. So I mean that's what's killing me. I mean, some people are getting 1,800 are paying like $3,000, such $1,000 more. Full kitchen, full bath, private room. I mean, so and but here's the catch though. They do things weird here in Boston. Let me explain. Um, for instance, say that I'm looking for an apartment, and I didn't know this, and I'm kind of glad I didn't fall into it. Say that I'm looking for an apartment, and I use what they call a broker. And sometimes I can even find the place, but the broker still has to be involved. All right, so what happens is the broker helps close the deal between you and whoever is having the real estate. Okay. So what would happen is you would pay your first month, last month, pay a deposit, all the same. So if it's $3,000 a month, you have to pay your first month and last month. That's 3,000 plus 3,000, 6,000. A deposit of 3,000 for damages, right? That's a 9,000. And then the broker who helps close the deal gets 3,000. So if I would have found a hotel, I mean a one room whatever to stay here in Boston, I'd have been out 3, 6, 9, $12,000, and I wouldn't have worked one day in Boston yet. That is insane, and it's common practice. It's an accepted practice here. And I'm just like, what? When the girls I work with fell into that. Right. And then that cost is passed on to the renter. I wonder why this is called. I wonder what I did to cause all of this. This business. Yeah. Here it's just reversed. I think the landlord does pay it, but it's passed on to the renter. Why is this not making any electricity now? What's going on? Gosh, I should never mess with this. So what the hell's going on here? Okay, this should still be making power no matter what. Alright, I think it's going to continue. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this here, let's see, what do I want to do with this? That keeps flooding, huh? Well, see, here's the thing. The broker helps, so it's like an apartment finder. The broker helps find the houses and everything. They're supposed to assist. So if I would have literally, if I would have literally Um, Found everything myself. The the landlords wouldn't have dealt with me. They still would have wanted me to go through a broker. All right, what's going on here? Why is this doing this? I mean, what's going on here? What's with? Okay, what if? Where's this water coming from? I just don't know why it's doing this. Look at that. So I don't know. Okay, so the water's dissipating. I like the way this is looking. I really am. Okay, he's producing 1,000. He's back. Okay, it's 20. Okay. See, the water keeps pouring out. I don't understand this. I know what I need to do. Let me just do this. Let me just get this done and over with here. Wow, water's coming up through here. That's crazy. And why is it doing that? It's weird. Let's go back to this. Yeah, I was tired the other night too, by the way. Yeah, I was exhausted. Let's see. That looks good. All right. I'm gonna go back to here real quick. So how's everyone been doing? Hey Azaria, by the way, tell your if TJ's around, I want to go see you guys this weekend if that's okay with you. My name is sure. I'm not sure if you're still expecting, a little one, or this is still a good or bad time, or maybe you've already delivered. I don't know, but I haven't seen anybody since I've been up here, and I kept on saying, well, this weekend's a bad weekend. This one's a bad weekend, because of the weather, or it's this, it's that. But hell, I got to look at the calendar. This weekend and next weekend, that's it. There is no more weekends, and I refuse to go back without trying to see somebody. Yeah, so I'm gonna be this Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna be out and about. I just need I just need to know about the direction I need to go. The stream is going. They just can't show up unannounced. I mean, that's uncivilized. Let's see if this works. I bet you're going, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm just been someone out of it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's a great combination. Great combination. Does anyone know what I'm doing or what I'm building? I mean, anybody got a guess? Besides, I don't know. This is never seen this weird stuff before. That's what I want. Damn. Let's try this again. They ain't gonna work. Alright, there we go. That looks okay. Let's see. Oh man, you're comparing me to Jedi. Oh my goodness. Ow. I think I'm hurt. I've been replaced in your eyes by Jedi Knight. All right, Jen, I get the idea. He's beautiful. Yeah, he does good stuff. Yes, he does. Yes, he does good work. I have to admit. I remember a time when you said I used to be the best. Oh wait, there was never a time you said that. Never mind. Okay, you're off the hook. The truth comes out. Maybe I should just snip that. And just stay straight slope this. Then we bring this over. I wonder if this will intersect it nicely. It's a giant mess. Well, you're not too far from the truth. Right now, it feels like a giant mess. I'm having difficulty, temporary difficulty, getting this all set up right here. I think that'll work. I think that's close enough. There we go. Little blendage. And blend all this out. Alright, worry about that one out later. Now I gotta come back and fix this. Actually, it's gonna be. I'm gonna try and make an illusion. Hopefully, it's a very good illusion. You know me want to create an illusion. When shit does something this weird, I can't. Like, come on. See, that will not mingle. That will not marry up. None of this will. There you go. That will marry up. This won't. This won't fill in. So let's get rid of this. And lay it back down. That may fix it. I don't know. We'll see. Damn. Let's try it again. That fixed it. Okay. Alright, so you got your dam. Right, you got your damage right there. And let's go look at some electrical devices here. We'll start with, where's the wave runners? I thought there were some wave runners or something. There they are. There we go. So put those down. Let's bring this road across. Okay. Alright, I think that's gonna look good the way that actually set up. Let's do that way. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I was beat, man. I stayed up for about an hour and 45 minutes, just being up all last week with work, flying to Houston, being with the family, flying back, coming back the next day. It was a long day at work. It kicked my ass. I admit it. I stayed on as long as I could. I was like, I was passing out. Even if it's only for a few minutes or an hour, I'm gonna try. I will be getting on to stream no matter what. But yeah, last night was a rough night. I got some decent sleep. I feel real good. Today was work, but wasn't as bad as it has been. So I feel good for a couple hours now for tonight. All right, let's do it this way. But thanks for asking. Thanks for asking, Chris. I appreciate it. Let's see, we'll do it this way. So I want one side to be higher. We'll make this side a little lower. Let's kind of back this up a little bit. Oh, thanks for the host, Chris. Now, I got to look at the auto host. There's like 14 people hosting me. It's crazy. 14 people have followed and or supported the stream by hosting. It's phenomenal. I mean, that's may not be much, but that's to me that seems like a lot of exposure, you know, which is quite nice. All right, now that all that's even, let's kind of touch up on this a little bit. Yeah, okay, there we go. Just kind of touch up on that wall. Touch up on this wall. There we go. This one I don't want to touch up too much for obvious reasons. Alright. And let's touch this up on this real quick. There we go. Alright. Alright. That's looking good. Let me go ahead and save this, guys. Save game. Sandbox. Alright, 17 minutes. I have to go out, go check my laundry, get out of the dryer. But this map takes a while to save, so give it a moment. So I'm gonna build an electrical plant right here, down below. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make it look like it's coming from the dam. Nope, sure didn't. I worked. They say it was the National Day of Mourning, but I was working. No one told sick people the memo. All right, so I'm wondering, what if I do something like this? Jen. Pick queen. What if we do something like this? Okay, we got those. And what if we do? What if we do something interesting here? All right. Let's bring this up. Like so, then this up. so. Alright, that looks plausible. Except I don't want it to... I want it to follow the map of the Earth. I don't want it to like jack up right there. Oh, it's because I did straight sloping. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so what's next, Toss? See, oh. Yeah, I wonder why those blocks disappear when I zoom out. So, I am playing no copyright sounds on my stream. Just want to let you know that now. Because the EU it will eventually hold content creators responsible. And I believe in time, people such as YouTube and Twitch will pass all that on to the creators. So what does all that mean? I believe, I really do believe that eventually any music that you stream will eventually you're gonna be responsible for. So you're gonna have to create your own music content, or you're gonna have to or you're gonna have to subscribe to services. The DMCA wants their money. What it boils down to. 922. Alright, that's good. Alright. So let's start looking at this guy. So what are the toys and toy box we got? I want a... Let's see. Tower. There it is. Cooling tower. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's go ahead and get some of these. We'll do that. Hope this is looking more of, aha, this is what this crazy guy American's doing. Now, can I do that? That looks interesting, does it not? I think it looks interesting. There we go. Hey, Glackton. Actually, yeah. I can't see YouTube though. I still can't see YouTube. I've done everything I can. Ryu is abroad, and he wanted to see the stream, and he couldn't see Twitch. So um, I I split the signal to YouTube. I need to probably bring that down. I'm not even following you the YouTube page right now. Let's do this. So what if I see? That's so that's 4. That's 4, 8, 10. That's 12. So let's come this way. So if that is 11, 12, it's 23. Probably 26. Let's see if that will work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I love about Anarchy. Just bad signal. It just real bad signal. Is what it was. I don't think it was banned. I just think it was a bad signal on his part. He just couldn't get. He just couldn't see the stream. So being a bro that I am, I did what I could to help him out. There we go. Wow, look at that. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. The way I merged a couple of them. See how some are merged? These are the singles, and I merged a couple like this and one like that. That looks pretty good. Discord. He was talking to me in Discord. Yeah, YouTube is more prevalent. Alright, so what we'll do here now. How else can I do this? I'm thinking. Some geothermal stuff. Yeah, I think that'd be, hey, this is something. Actually, I could probably... Oh, duh. I'm a moron. I can just tie it into here. There we go. There we go. And let's put in a... There we go. That will go there. Let's see. So what we need to do here, bring this like so, bring this like so, flip that over like so, we'll do that, flip that, I like that, and then we can two-way toll booth, slam that down there. Try this again. Throw that down there. There we go. I like that. Yeah, and then what we'll do here, we'll ban everything but cars. That may not work. Hang on. That won't work. I'll show you why in just a moment. Here, I will ban cars. And here, I will ban cars. And here, we'll ban everything. And here, we'll ban everything. Alright, looks good. Yeah, the Article 13, yeah. It is what it is. I mean, I just think they're trying to find some way to squelch freedom of the speech, but then again, using someone else's content is not freedom of speech. That's arguably theft. And remember, a long time ago, I kind of was like, you know, I kind of took out the song request thing, and I've been contemplating subscribing to Monster Cat or something like that, or not, or no copyright sounds, so that I can stream music. It's not mainstream, but it's gonna probably keep my ass out of trouble. And I think and to some extent, that is what's happening. So I'm still not really on the fence, but I'm like, I'll be more careful. All right. Shit, there's a lot of noise. Hang on. I need to go get my clothes out the dryer anyways. Right back. Right back. Okay, what's up? Anomaly the dam sounds the area when it gets sucked up. The water is lowers level. Right. If you're talking about, yeah, I don't know what happened. This dam doesn't do it. This one does. I'm not sure why. All I can do is say, that's interesting. That's about all I can say. $16.32. All right. And what we'll do here, mix all these up. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Try that again with the big one. Right here, and just bring it back to maybe right there. Then, what else? What other toys do we have? No. Okay. Those are 5, 2, 4, 5. I got that. Okay. natural gas combustion turbine, natural gas combined cycle. What else do we have up here? Okay. Oh, man, that's not what I wanted. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I really can't build that because... Really? There's a smaller one. Alright. Let's take this road. That's where it drops down and gets water. The reason this area is so big is because the water flow is so big, so the dam has to pull much more force to get the water down. Hence, due to surface tension and water's tendency to stick to itself, it creates this gap, which just has to do with the gigantic flow. So, okay, looks like, okay, well, yeah. Thanks, local scientist Jen. Just a square? Oh. That looks okay. It really does. I mean, I don't want to overdo it. Let's see. Let's go to the water here. There has to be a building I can use here. Maybe we can put some area. I can put some irrigation back here. What else can I do? Administration building. I can put administration building down. Alright, what else can we do here? You can't play. Your finger aren't used to it. There's grass underneath it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can only imagine how hard this could be with a controller. So, admin. There we go. There's the admin. There's the admin building I'm looking for. Ah, jeez. There we go. That looks good. And then we can go garage. Damn! Oh, too big. That's probably what I'm looking for right there. Let's come back here. Google cohesion. Cohesion. That's why siphon works. That's why siphoning works. If that's what you're getting at, Jen. Of course you know that. You're a smart young lady. The cohesion of water allows it to be siphoned. Without cohesion, a siphon would not work. Cohesion is not air pressure. Cohesion deals with how molecules stick to each other. Not really stick, but how they interact and bind to each other. And if you pull one, it has a tendency to pull all of them. And that's why siphon, for instance, a siphon works. This seems to be a little bit much. Let's clean this side up now. Let's clean this. I don't want it over here on these. Alright. What do you guys think? Any comments or suggestions? What do you think? I think it looks nice. Any other? I mean, Pythagoras cup is cool. What Pythagoras cup? Did I do something unintentional? I think that's okay. Any other suggestions? I'm all ears. If I come back and tweak it some more, there's some more things I want to get. I just don't have them all. There's some more pieces. But you have to really get down here to see them. I want to put some fences in. Alright, I think that looks okay. Alright. Let's use this. And boom, get rid of that. Alright. Now, I was hoping to build more up here. More industrial stuff. But I wonder what else I can build up here instead. What other things can I build up here? I was planning to build like build the electrical power system up here on this hill and draw power lines across. But the more I got thinking, you know, I've seen too many dams that have like a power grid below it. That's why I decided to do it this way all of a sudden. Yeah, I don't know if I want to put this down here or not. Probably. Just put it right there for right now. I still may end up using extra power with this, I don't know. Hope the music's not too loud. Traffic's being generated on this road now, which is nice. See how that looks. I like the intersection. That intersection really didn't turn out. I mean, it turned out, this intersection turned out better than I thought it did. It was going to. It really did. It's a curved T intersection. Oh, my hands are so dry now. Coconut. Electrical engineering? What? Oh, I know what I forgot. Hang on. like it. Pythagoras theorem? Is that what you're talking about? Is that right? Pythagoras theorem? Yeah, theorem and whatnot. Alright, so that's it. Let's give this a save. So what do you guys think about that? I'm open for criticism. There's more electrical pieces I need to go after. And this is probably not realistic to scale, but I could throw a nuclear power plant down there. But I think it's I think that's okay. The walls I could use some work on, but I'm afraid of causing more harm than anything right now. I could bring more electrical lines across the water. Maybe corral that water a little bit more. I like the way this distorted. I like the way this distorted nicely. This kite comes flying up, you know, like pushes against the dam, which is very nice on both sides. I like the way that happened. I like the way I was able to angle it up too here. I'm not sure what I want to do with this road, if anything. I might just have it dash here. A giant sewer water volcano. I thought about that. I thought about dumping sewage in here. Dump sewage here and just have it ran by sewage, but it's nasty. Alright, but that's an interesting idea though. Nuke the plant? Really? Let's just see what happens. Hang on. No, it'll take me 10 minutes. Make a huge dam and destroy it. You know, like come back and destroy this dam and see what happens. Yeah, but you know how long that would take me to rebuild? I mean, it would take me at least 10 minutes to reload the map. 10 minutes to reload the map. Just see what the destruction would do. And right now the destruction would just flood this out, then head off down into this trench, overwhelm this, and then out she goes. Yeah, but I mean, there's nothing down here. I mean, so that's why it's built on the side of the map. Alright, so what I need to do now is to work on this intersection here. Alright, so how are we going to be doing this? So, I was looking at this. If these are freeways, if these are freeways coming on, freeways coming off, this freeway can come here, come here, come here. So actually, what I need to do is get rid of that. And yeah, I got all types of projects in the pipe, guys. All types of projects I'm constantly working on and tweaking. So yeah, oh yeah, if you're first time here, thank you for coming in. Please don't be afraid. Say hi. There's a Discord channel where everyone starts congregating to. Please drop by and say hello. The link is active. Alright, we got that done. So now this can come here, get here, and go back up. and he can continue this way. What's the story here? Alright. There we go. Alright, and then this road here will come down, split. You'll be able to go on this road, keep going, and go that way or this way. Good, I like that. Poopole State. Well, you know, Dazzy, we have something like that. Alright. So let's take a look at this. So that's good. And this is connected. Now how am I going to do this? Don't need this. Probably just get rid of this. Get rid of all that. Get rid of the train here. And let's grab this and just what's going on here? Let's bring this all the way over. Quad. That's not what I want to do. Hey, let's see. All right, we got that. Then we can come back in here with the train. Let's do the train. Let's put the train back down. We'll just grab this and pull it all to the end. Grab this. Stop here. We'll straight slope this bad boy. Do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of maybe that and that. Because straight slope's in effect. There we go. Now, how are we going to rectify the... Oh! That looks like caca. Oh, there's a little nipple there. Huh? And that's elevated. I can't have it elevated. Let's see. There we go. So what I'm doing, guys, I'm creating a complex. Well, I'm not sure this is complex. I don't insult anyone's intelligence. This could be complex. It could not be complex to some of you. I don't know. Creating a lateral junction is what I'm doing. Get rid of those trees. Semechki? What? Shemeshki. Sounds volatile. All right. So why are you learning Russian, Galacton? I mean, one would have to beg to ask, why do you know sunflower seeds in Russian? Agent Salt. Ah, much better. I like that a lot better. Oh, gotcha. Probably straighten this up real quick. Alright. Now, where am I going to put this contraption, guys? Where do you think? I mean, I spent all this time working on it. What am I going to do with it? There is an elegance to this, don't you guys think? I mean, there is some. It does look somewhat elegant. It's huge. It's like a 2 Y splits. Vodka. It's vodka cooled. Nodes. Segments. Alright. Alright, here we go. Where can I was just thinking of actually putting it like this. See that? That's how I was actually thinking it's going to work. Now I'll build out over here, but not really. Other option is do something more like this. Then that will offer a build out way up here, which I don't know if I really want. Other option is to bring it over like so, or angle it. Other option is to put it like this, just like this, reverse it a little bit, or even possibly I think that would have been the best thing. Arguably. But it would be worth it redoing all this, because if I put this down here, like so, that would almost Would it look good that way? Dude, I mean, kind of like, instead of having all the curvy curves, put something straight in here. You know, straighten this out. Have this, so what happened is, at the top of the screen here, right here in this area, you would have the freeway connect right across this direction. I would move this entire segment up a little bit to cut across the top. So then I would have a freeway system coming across the top, and a freeway system arguably, you see what I'm talking about now? a freeway system cutting across this way. That's the advantage of doing it this, is having another freeway system going into my industry, industry or commercial area. That's at least another hour's worth of work. What do you guys think? I'm just curious. Man, I'm thinking, I have a feeling I should come back to it. Oh, overkill, huh? Too much for that single land piece. You think so? You think so? Maybe you're right. Yes, ask for an opinion. And you're talking like you know something. Thanks, Jen. You're always honest. I want more freeways. I want more ways for people to get around the city. All right, I'm getting off the fence. I need to continue to build. See, thing is, I'm slow. So I'm slowly building all this residential out, and all of this commercials being built out, and all this industry still. I mean, this is far from lacking. This has so much more to go. I mean, it's crazy how this is just like. I mean, I got so much industry to work with here. So let's add more housing. That's the demand. So let's keep on doing that. Let's see. Stop there. Pull back to there. There we go. That actually may look nice. Just do the same thing here. Back it up to this blue. I'm going to come up to here. There we go. Let's have some houses. These houses? Oh yeah, they are. Oh no, wait, no. Ah, kumquat. These are not houses. These are offices. This is housing. There you go. Put a huge chunk of dense housing down. Right before it, we'll put some light density housing. Have a nice little gentle corner here. Alright, Galacton, take care. Thanks for coming in. Hope school's going okay with you, man. Hopefully this gets a little more dense. I want 1,000. My goal is putting 1,000 in here. Oh, let's look at the other ant farm that's being grown. Down here in the city? Downtown area? Ooh. That's 478. 404. That one's not even hooked up yet. I need some water. Hang on, guys. Goodness, I drink like 2.5 liters of water a day. Alright, how can I get this other one up and running? What needs to go here? Let's look underground. What's underground? Alright, this is looking advantageous. I'm thinking about another system right along here. Let's connect this up. Let's do something crazy. see what I want to do? Let's drag this to right here. Let's add this and this. We'll do that. Use one stop. That'd be interesting. Let's see how it works. I'll grab this. Drop that in. Wow. A lot of people came. Oh, that's funny. Wow, that thing just spitting out cars. Look at that. Oh, Jen, those little people make you happy, don't they? Again, welcome everybody to CG Stream. That says CG 4155. I go by CG or Siege. Now, let's look underground again. That's an interesting look, actually, the way that kind of dumps in there. So now it looks like I need more commercial. I think that's what it's telling me. Dorico. Less demand for residential, more demand for commercial. Let's do that. Considering this is the only commercial area. What's going on here? This is saying what? I need more what? Educated people. No customers. The buildings can... No customers. The building can become abandoned if nothing is done. So more residential area to create customers. I have done that. This is the issue. They're way the hell over here. So this is where all the residential's at, guys. So that tells me I do have a subway here. Yep, that's what all this is. See, look at this. All these are dumping down into this guy, and this guy is carrying it all the way down to this guy. And then they can come over this way. Yeah. Yeah. 246, 267. Are these buses even loaded? Passenger 1 at 50. Let's take a look real quick, guys. Wow, I'm getting a seizure. Okay, that map noise is quite deafening, huh? Oh, this guy goes to the monorail station. That's what I could do. What would it look like if this was a monorail down the middle instead? That wouldn't work there. But that's the only place where it really wouldn't work. Maybe under here, huh? Monorail under here wouldn't look good. I mean, you'd be like floating through there. You can't run monorails underground either. Need to stop trying to solve first world problems and just expand the city. That's what I just need to do. I mean, I could probably expand this as residential to get more people closer to here. What I probably need to do. All right, so let's do some more commercial. Let's kind of start filling in. This is almost all filled in here. I could fill in over here a little bit. A little more over here, maybe through here. Let's do that. Let's fill all this in. Let's go from right to left and start filling all of this in. Let's see what happens. Anyway, what's the worst that can happen, huh? Huh? So let's go down here. Put a trail. Just because I can. There we go. It is good. That is not so good. That's okay. Alright, let's come back to the road. And let's look at this here. There we go. Yeah. There we go. And we'll just make this light commerce. There we go. And let's get rid of that. Let's put some offices here instead. Woohoo, offices, zoning. We got it, we're good. Not my dog. Not my dog. Wasn't Big Papa supposed to be off today? Wasn't Big Papa saying he'd be able to come on stream and do some talking? Haven't seen him come on yet. So I've been playing for 2 hours. So what I want to do, I want to change up games. I'm going to go to American Truck Simulator, and that's what I'll be doing. I'm going to be playing 2 hours of a primary game, then switch over to a second game for last hour or longer. I think a lot of it was done in 2 hours on this map. I really do. So I think I've done rather well. Really do. I did some expansions here. Worked on some of the subway. Expanded some more residential over here. And this turned out real well. I like the way that, I mean, it took me a while to get the walls on that formed and this kind of carved out. But I think this looks okay. Let's save and switch up the games. Oh, okay, I'll get there real quick. I'll do that. Yeah. Yeah, he being asked to come in a lot, and I just said, look, dude. Look, dude. Yeah, he enjoys coming on and talking. Unfortunately, you gotta just be careful, or everyone will want to come on, which is fine. When I drive home, hope everyone jumps in. All right, so let's go to intermission here. Move the camera over a little bit more. There we go. Oh, the other way. Oh man, look at the gray in my hair. Yeah, I got it, so. Alright, we're going to change this up to American Truck Simulator. Heavy hauls, hot shots, bigger garage, more trucks, interactive. Let's do that. Gray suits me. Jen, I thought you were my friend. So the game is still crashing, so it'll take a while. It's gonna take a while. I would start the American Truck Simulator on the background as this game crashes down, but you gonna get you a drink? You've been off all day today. What have you been doing all day today? Oh, Big Papa coming in. All right, let's get this changed up. Where's my Twitter? Twitter. Let's see. I'm trying to get. Okay, I know what I just have to do hashtag, huh? I'm not playing that game. This this thought I updated this. All right, let me jump in the Discord. Yeah, I did some laundry earlier. All right, let's get started. All right, something happened. It took it a while. Here we go. Hold your eardrums. Mm-hmm. What the hell's it doing? Okay, give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to update my sub goal since I've hit it, and all right, that should have updated it. I hope. So that means Saturday during the stream, I'll be giving away a copy of City Skylines base game, which is going to be fun. So thank you for everyone who helped do that. Saturday, I'll be giving away, like I said, a copy of City Skylines. Hope everyone comes in for that. Are you in Discord? Are you in Discord? Hello? Hey, Jen, Big Papa's silence, man. I can't hear him. Hello?
Hello.
Ah, there you are.
I knew you'd figure out where I was hiding that sooner or later.
Well, I'm on push to talk, that's why. All right, everybody, let's see what I want to do here.
Yeah, I don't do push to talk very good.
That's why I have a mouse. Thank goodness. So what you been up to, Big Papa? Where you been?
I've been sitting still all day, bored out of my gourd.
I went live 2 hours ago. Was waiting for you.
I seen you go live, but you was playing the other thing, and I just figured you'd let me know when you're ready to play this. So I just chilled out and binge watched a little Hulu and called it an afternoon until I heard from you. You know.
Oh, see, I was waiting to hear from you. That's why I was waiting. I said, oh, let's get Big Papa on here.
Y'all know by now, dude. You gotta send me an invite. Like I said, I don't. You know, I seen when you went live that it wasn't ATS, so I just like chilled out, and waiting for you to say something later because I knew you probably would sooner or later. I've been bored all damn day.
Well, hopefully at the first year you have your own laptop. You won't have to worry about that no more.
Exactly.
I saw a truck with its trailer broken in half the other day.
It happens from time to time.
Didn't look too healthy.
No.
So Jen is saying, good thing we text you.
Yeah, because I was just waiting. If you hadn't never texted me, I was just chilled out, passed out, went to sleep again, been bored. Hi, Jen. Delfeld, I said hello.
Gosh, still with the cough? Get you some water.
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of drink right now, so it is what it is.
Been getting much rest?
Yeah, I got here yesterday and pretty much went to Walmart last night for about 5 minutes and left. Been right back in this spot since, so I've been here for, hell, I don't know, probably 25 or 6 hours. My 34 will be up around 4 in the morning, and I got to go to Pennsylvania, so I'll be in your neck of the woods tomorrow.
Nice.
Well, no, take that back. I'll be closer to Hanson. Going to Pottsville, PA. It's on 81 up north of where you and the wife are going to come back down through.
Yeah, Chris says hi.
What's up, Hanson? Pick my loaded trailer up. It goes out about 5 in the morning, 4 something in the morning. Delivers at 5 a.m. Eastern time on Saturday. It's 1,106 miles up there and 190 to go get it. So like 1,300 miles or something to get up to Pennsylvania, and then I'm going back home next Wednesday. I'll be home for about 3 days. Come back out on Sunday.
Yeah, another truck driver came on the stream. Not like this, but was dropped in and was talking, and I think it was pulling my leg. He said, "Man, do you want to see the country? You want to do duos?" I was like, "Dude, I don't even know who you are. You just jump into it. What are you talking about?" Actually, it was the guy that y'all swapped numbers with about 2 months ago.
Marshall.
Marshall 876-421-8232, Beverly Hills 90210, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it all is.
Yeah, he said that he saw you try to call him, but he was on the road, so he doesn't answer the phone on the road.
He tried to answer that one time to talk to him, and he said he'd call me later, and I said, okay, and I ain't never heard nothing back from him. He dropped me because he said he was in a bad area. So he texted me, and when he texted me, he said he'd holler back, I ain't heard from him.
Well, like most truck drivers, he's probably waiting for you to call him back. Bada boom, bada bing.
I wouldn't go that far, dude. I try to be respectful of everything so I don't get banned, kicked off, upset with, none of that stuff. I try to play nice.
So Jen was saying that while since you're here, Big Papa, while she was visiting her brother, she saw a lot of truck drivers on their phone. Do you see that a lot too?
Back in the day when I first started talking, out here, that was mostly CB radios. They didn't have cell phones when I started driving in the late 90s, early 2000s. And if they did have cell phones back then, they was not of the caliber that they have now. And yeah, CB radios kind of went away because of the technology of the smartphone. You got all your information that you need at your fingertips. But in the States, handheld device is against federal law. Not allowed to pick it up and dial, not allowed to answer it. If you have to pick up your cell phone to do anything you're not supposed to do while driving. Texting while driving is a 30-day suspension and $1,250 or $1,275 fine, whatever it is. And second offense is a 6-month suspension and $5,000, and it goes up from there to at least 1 full year. So the penalties for distracted driving, oh my God, how they figure this was more distracting with the cell phone than CB radio, I'll never know.
So CB radio you can pick up and use without a problem?
Nope, no problem at all. Which to me
that's
is
about crazy.
It is. I mean, you got to reach for the cord because it's not like readily accessible, or at least not like they used to be. Then you pull it up to your mouth and use it. You got to let go of the steering wheel, reach for it, and all that kind of crap. The cell phone, you got Bluetooth. As long as you got a Bluetooth headset where it doesn't get in the way of your steering. Mine, I just say answer, and it answers. Of course, I can see the screen of who's calling. I don't typically pick it up and call somebody while I'm driving. Oh shit, sorry, I'm allergic. My bad. So how do you like this heavy haul deal, dude?
It's a little bit different. I can run red lights. I don't get any tickets anymore, but like this corner's gonna suck here when you see it.
Can't see anything. Your stuff's buffering on my end because of where I'm at, probably.
I mean, you have a pace car and you have a pace car and a tracking car. I don't know what it's called, and then you can run all the red lights and everything else. So I don't get any tickets, but it's like 500 miles at 40 miles an hour sucks.
That's a pilot. The pilot cars are Escorts. There's a front one, and the front one on the Escort is usually the pole car to make sure that the load's not too tall to hit a bridge. And the back car is basically a blocker. Whenever you need to change lanes, they're watching your back to make sure you're cleared, and they'll block the other lane to scoot over.
So this
Now,
RNG has 12 wheels on it, or 3 axles.
that's got a Jeep in the front for that RGN CP, rear gooseneck. But it's got a Jeep in the front. It's like a 3 or 4 axle Jeep on the back of the tractor. There's like 6 axles underneath the nose of the wagon.
Yeah, I got the load stuck high center in the mountains one day. I'm not sure if you were here. It's about maybe beginning of last week. I spent 20 minutes getting unstuck. It was crazy.
Yeah, because you didn't navigate the curve just quite right, and the trailer got high centered because it sits so low to the ground. There's a lot of them get stuck getting in at truck stops anymore because they got that little soft curb that they drive through to get in and out of the truck stop on an angle. If they ain't real careful, they get hung up there. Anywho, you said that wagon's got 12 axles underneath of it?
Yeah, I think so. Hang on. 3 in the front, 3 in the back. That's 6.
Six axles under the trailer, and you still got the 3 on the truck, so it's like 9 axles at least.
Does weight really transfer to the truck that way?
Yes and no. They do the axle weights like that so they can. Each axle has its own weight limit, and it has to have enough axles to support the weight. And some of the trailers are wide enough to spread the weight out so they can get by with bridge weight limits. Because on your way home, every bridge you cross will have a weight limit, and it'll show pictures of single truck, bobtails and whatnot, and then truck and trailer and doubles, and it'll give you a weight limit. Most of those are like, well, interstate highway's only 80,000, so you know they're like, most of them's rated for right around 50 ton. That's 100,000. That load you're hauling's probably more than 100,000. So in order to cross that bridge, it's got to spread the weight out more evenly so it's not a big shock. Because you got to see, that's like taking 2 different size rolling pins and putting them in a pile of dough. One leaves a bigger bit than another. So if you have several small axles, they're not going to be pushing down as hard as you do just like two axles in the front, 2 in the back, and call it a day. Because that's only 34,000, and then you gain like 8 or 10,000 pounds for each additional axle. So if there's 3 in the back and 3 in the front, there's at least 50 or 60,000 pounds in the front, 50 or 60,000 pounds in the back, and you still got your 34 and 12 in the front on the truck for weight, to carry the weight of the truck and the fuel and whatever weight based on where the fifth wheel is, there's weight transference. Fifth wheel plate moves. If you slide it forward, it puts more weight to the front of the tractor. Because you're allowed 12,000 pounds on the steer axle up front, and then 34 on the drives on the back of the cab. And then the Jeep, it's got 3 axles under, it's rated for like 60,000, I think.
Sounds like a lot of weight.
Yeah. Escorted loads like that you're hauling, if they're over a certain length, they have to be escorted. Some states has to have highway patrol escort plus the escort vehicles that's taking the load. They also have to have permits and have certain hours a day they can run. They can't run at night. They're only daylight to dark permits, and their permits are good for whatever day they paid for them. If they miss that day window and don't cross, then they got to file a new permit and sit and wait till a permit comes through to allow them to move from where they're at.
All right, Jen has a question. She hasn't asked it yet. I'm assuming she never heard it. What made you decide to become a truck driver to begin with?
Well, the mother of my children, several years ago, her and I got into a big fight, and I told her I just wasn't ever happy with something to do. And I said, somebody told me you got to find something that you like to do so it doesn't feel like work and it'll be easier. And I just looked at her and just laughed. And I said, well, hell, I like to drive. Maybe I ought to be a truck driver. She said, maybe you should. So I filled out an application. Back then it wasn't online. I had to fill it out. I drove it to the company I started with. I had a truck driving school, got accepted, which was cool. And I went to truck driving school and learned how to drive. And when I went to truck driving school, they split our class up, which there was only 10 students, into days and nights. They had a night crew and a day crew. So they trained them to drive at night and trained us to drive in the daytime. And I was the unlucky son of a that got stuck with an instructor by himself and had to do all the driving. So I got a lot of experience in the classroom range and on the road and all that prior to running with the OJT, which is an on-job trainer that taught me how to do all the computer work and macros and stuff like that, and fill out logbooks and things and that, and then the rest is kind of history. But I'm a firm believer, if you love the job that you do, you'll never feel like you work a day in your life. Hopefully that answers it.
Yeah, she said, that makes a lot of sense. Gotta do what you want to do to be happy. Smart woman.
Yeah.
I knew you was do that. I knew you were going to do that.
Jen, if she was so smart and I was so smart, I wouldn't have married that heifer twice and got divorced twice from her. That's all I'm going to say about that, okay? Haven't spoken to her since the second divorce, which was almost 8 years ago. 9. Yeah, almost 8 years ago I divorced her. The second time.
If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Visit or move to?
Let's start with visit.
Visit? I really like Oregon. I think it's beautiful up there.
And they legalized pot too.
I don't care about that. Colorado did too, but it doesn't mean I want to live there. And the mountains are prettier in Colorado, but I think Oregon as a whole is a much prettier state. Northern California, Southern Oregon, Western Oregon. I like around Portland, Seattle area up there because it does get cold, but they don't get a lot of snow. Their elevation is close to sea level, and they get a lot of rain in the wintertime, but they don't get a lot of snow. Freezing rain from time to time, snow every now and again, but not a lot of snow. But you can go 6-8 miles east of town and start up the hill and be 4 or 5 feet deep. You leave Kent, Washington, going up the hill on Interstate 90, going east out of town at Snoqualmie Pass, and there's snow drifts up there that's 8 to 10 feet deep in the wintertime. They use great big snow blowers to blow it off the road, clear the road in between the in between the guardrails. I like Oregon though. I like Maine. Maine doesn't have a lot of interstates, a lot of back roads, a lot of wilderness. There's a lot of Maine I haven't seen. As far as want to move to, I think I want to concentrate on my credit score like I've been doing, start sticking a heck of a lot of money in the bank, and I want to buy me a $300,000 beach house in the Caribbean somewhere and get a boat. And no, CG, I won't be taking my truck out there. Just saying.
Jen wants to visit Japan.
Jen, if you go to Japan, take lots of cash because electronics are cheap over there. So I've been told. I think the one place that I would like to visit that I've never been is the island of Guam. I met a girl that was from there one time. I don't remember where I met her. I can't remember her name, but God, I like that girl. Sad when you think about it. Forget who people you've been with in the past. Not really been with, but you know, acquaintances, I guess, that just a distant memory. Now you get to see what a Jeep does there, CG.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get around this corner.
Yep. I don't know why Jen said she was a smart woman. She's just the one that told me I needed to figure out what I like to do, and the rest was history. I figured it out by myself. Some days I wish I never gotten this damn thing. Get started on the money and experience and doing a good job. It's hard to walk away from because you can't hardly. The money gets cut in half.
My Massport vehicles are leaving me.
They're leaving you. You following the right route there, hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the pace car, the escort vehicle, the guy in the back tried to cut me off. Shit, it's getting dark.
That's probably why. Probably why.
I forget. I know you do a reset, but you don't have to do a 34-hour reset every week, do you?
If you run like you're supposed to, hours of service, you're allowed to drive and work up to 14 hours a day, but drive 11. You're allowed 70 hours in 8 days. If you run 11s every day, 6 days, you're at 66 hours. Day number 7, you've only got 4, and you don't get hours back to number 8. So if you run right, you can get a reset every week. You don't have to. It's based on how the loads plan out. Because if I just got up and run 8, 8.5, 8 3/4, and used 8 3/4 hours a day, 7, 8 days a week, dude, 8 days a week, you always get 8 hours back. You'll finish your last 8 up on 8 day, and then you'll get 8 back on the 9th day, and keep going. You can run that many hours every day and never run out of time. But if you have to run longer loads, and you knock them out and burn your clock up, when you get to the end of your logbook, you shut down 34 hours, you get them back and can start all over again with another 70. Some weeks I don't get a reset. Other weeks are better that I do. Just depends on the loads and how many miles I run. The most miles I've turned here, I've turned in over 3,800 paid miles in 7 days. Or less than 8, anyway. And I drove just over 4,000 that week and had 2 hours left in my logbook. Well, that night I didn't get anything back. So if I don't get anything back, I got to set till the next night at midnight. Because I get my hours back at midnight. It goes midnight to midnight. And if I shut down 5, 6 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, and I got to wait till midnight the next night, then I'm already, 28, 29 hours into a 34-hour reset by midnight when I get hours back. And if I wait just 4 or 5 more, 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is, then I get all 70 back instead of just 8 or 10 or whatever I had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's a strategy thing. It's a strategy thing and a timing thing and how hard you run thing. There's some drivers that don't run hard enough. They only run 400 or 500 miles a day or 600 miles a day. They don't never run out of hours. Like at deal where I ran 431 miles a day and was home every night there for a while in October last year. I got to the end of my week and did my reset on Sunday and left with 70 hours on Monday every week, but I still had 20 or 22 hours in my logbook. You know what I mean?
So is that leaving money on the table?
Not for that run it didn't, because that's all it paid. 6 rounds a week. That's all I had to do. But as far as money to make in your logbook, yeah, it left money on the table. If you got 20 hours in your logbook, 20 hours is on, that's another 1,000 miles. 1,000 miles in my book at 51 cents a mile, dude's $500 worth of money I left on the table. I've made more money this year with my company. Raise took effect, so it was a hell lot more money per mile, but I'm really on pace I'll make 80K this year. This is the most money I ever made as a company driver. And then I only got my pay raise the last week of July, so I didn't get it till the first payday in August. Is when it reflected on my check. This year, 2019, coming up, I'll have my pay raise for the entire year. And could eclipse what I've made this year so far. Of course, the first of the year I was making 43 cents a mile and went to 44. Then they got the pay raise in May that went to 49.
Wow.
And then my anniversary date went to 51, the 26th or 7th of July, whatever date I got actually hired. So every load I hauled after that day, my pay raise went into effect. And I've run 2,600 miles this week, did a 34 so far since Friday. And I'll leave tomorrow for 1,000 miles, and I'll get my 1,000 miles up into PA. I'd be up there Friday evening, and I don't know how much of that load I want to carry with me, or if I just want to carry the whole load with me, because I got a referral bonus coming. They're going to get released Friday with my paycheck that I've already got 2,600 miles in, and 50 cents a mile. It's like $1,300 gross, and then I got a $1,500 bonus, so about $3,000 this week gross.
Oh, nice.
Except they take 40% of taxes out, so I get my paycheck plus after taxes on that $1,500 bonus, it's about a $1,000 net check to the bank for the referral.
Yeah, the bonus, and they stick you, man. 40%. That sucks.
Well, it's because it's considered a bonus. I told them that's crap. I told my company any and all bonuses, including holiday pay and stuff that we get, we should have the option. We should get the option to have that go straight into the 401k where it's not taxed.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yep. So I'm working with my company about trying to figure out if there's a way to change that policy where they could do that, like their safety bonus that gets paid every quarter. So my safety bonus is between $300 and $400, about $350, $360. I get that like 4 times a year. Well, that's another $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 gross that could go in my 401k on money that I'm not expecting.
Help it grow quicker.
My 401k does nicely. Don't let me lie. They used to guarantee that all the money I put in, I wouldn't lose, no matter what the market did. So my money is always going to be in my 401k.
I found a Volvo truck dealer.
The capital gains could go away. You found a Volvo dealer. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
I wonder if they got the new 760 V&Ls or whatever they are. Those are nice, I hear. You got a lot of snow up there, CG, yet, or no?
No, just one day it snowed maybe 6 to 8 inches, and it took a week to melt. But no, nothing else.
Well, if it holds true like that for 3 more weeks, you can get out of town early because your biggest deal is going to be getting out of Boston through Connecticut down toward New York City and take that 287 loop around into Jersey to get on 78. So from you to Interstate 78 and 81 Junction, then you get south of Harrisonburg, Harrisburg, whatever it is, south of 78 there on 81. Once you get into Maryland, it'll start straightening up. And the further south you go on 81, the better it'll get. So if the roads is somewhat bad, you want to try to get that done during the daylight where the melting will help. And try to get south of it to where it's not on the road so bad, because you got to be careful on 81 about black ice, where it freezes back on the highway if it's melting and running across during the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you do know I was just picking at you about the wife coming to help you drive.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
No, because I figured out about you how you're going to be. You're going to get south before where there's no snow on the ground and it's at least, above freezing before you say, okay, you can take it for a minute.
Yeah, ain't that true?
You're going to go right back the way you come up, ain't you?
More or less.
More or less. That's a very vague statement. Like, no, I'm gonna detour my ass halfway across the country and go a different way.
I want to try. If I remember, I want to try and Google some distilleries in Kentucky and pick up some bourbon.
Yeah, you could do that, or you can go through Lynchburg, Tennessee, where they make Jack.
Everyone has Jack, but I want something different.
Knock yourself out. You can get down through the woods through Kentucky.
You got any questions for anybody? Jen's about to go to bed. She's just saying she's about to head out. So if Big Papa has any questions to throw around, now's the time.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
What's that?
I haven't really been able to watch none of this stream on that thing. It's driving me nuts. So I guess it's going to be a Google Hangout or a general whatever Discord kind of night thing.
Oh, so it's just buffering too much?
Yeah, I don't know why. I got good service.
Have you tried to go ahead and go to YouTube and look me up? Because I'm also on YouTube right now. Try that.
Yeah, but on my headset I can't mute it like I can everything else. So
Gotcha.
It is what it is. It ain't no big deal, dude, for real.
Yeah, we need to enjoy Jen while we can, because if Article 13 goes through, we're going to lose her.
Why is that?
The EU is coming down on YouTube and Twitch and such platforms where she may not be able to watch us or get to us because we can't stream certain content across the EU anymore.
Really? Well, what the hell are we gonna have to do about that then?
I don't know.
I guess her ass need to get a visa and relocate to Texas where it's warm.
Well, yeah, be to study abroad and be a foreign exchange student.
Absolutely, both of them kids over there could come to the University of Houston. You'd have some backup in that neighborhood, Miss Jen. Then you wouldn't have to worry about that streaming abroad stuff or whatever. That's gonna suck for a lot of them. Is it just the UK that's going out, or over there where they're at, or is it?
Yeah, well, you know, if EU does it, then the United States will probably follow suit, especially if they start prosecuting people.
I guess I don't really understand what it's about then.
It's when you use creator content that does not belong to you, like when you play music in the background. They're saying that you can't do that anymore, and they used to go after the little guy, but now they're going to go after the platform. So Twitch is going to have to come up with some very strong software to keep you from broadcasting, or they're just going to have to pull out.
So what's that going to do for the streaming communities?
It could
hurt on everybody.
It could probably kill the international community. By the way, you know governments don't want people to talk and share ideas. You know that.
You sound like a robot, dude.
Governments do not want people to share ideas or talk to each other. They want to keep people segregated by imaginary lines.
Well, I get all that.
Better to control people with.
What's that going to do for the streaming communities? There's a lot of streamers out here that's got like hella followers.
The government does not care about streamers.
Well, I get that part, but still. I mean, if they do that to Twitch and all them, and they make it to where nobody can broadcast music and whatever.
Well, it's copyright. It's copyrighted music, so streamers are going to have to probably get licenses and be more like LLCs more than anything to keep from being sued.
Well, I mean, how does that work though? I mean, what do you got to do? Get like some kind of a special permit that says you're okay to broadcast to YouTube or whatever?
No, the songs and videos that you do not own copyrights to, they're going to be blocking.
Okay, so for example, and I'm just using Subnautica as an example, it's got its own playlist. Yeah, you can play music off.
Yes, you can. But copyright, DMCA, like the digital, like Hollywood and Nashville, Vegas, those recording companies.
Yeah.
Stuff that's actually copyrighted.
So, like, you can't play Michael Jackson, but you can play music that sounds like Michael Jackson if it comes off the game that you bought.
Exactly.
Well, I guess it'd be alright, but, my biggest deal is there's a few gamers that I watch that's got followers from all over the world. And if they're going to block it to where you can't stream it all the way across the world, that's going to suck. Because they're going to lose like half their...
Well, what they're going to do is that they're going to probably VOD your stream, or the people overseas won't be able to watch your stream. Either way, a lot of VPNs are going to be sold. That's for sure.
That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks too, because like that farming simulator game, it's from over there somewhere. Giants out of that. That's why a lot of it's got the old school farming grounds from, I think, Germany or somewhere over there. They got
oh shit!
land.
Here we go.
Ought to be interesting.
Out of my way, my load's coming through.
Well, we just need to get a few gamers together and build us a private deal that's not like Twitch or what have you. Have our own streaming deal.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you know, Twitch was a really good platform. I like it. I like how it... Well, I haven't been in it as far as a gamer goes, but I mean, I really like it. And Puma Plow is the one that got me started on it because he had it marked on his YouTube channels when I found the farming stuff that he was recording it for from Twitch to post on YouTube. And I had no idea what it was, so I started looking around and I went online and I seen they had an app for it and I found the app. That was just over 2 years ago because I started following him and watched him one night till he got off, and then I scrolled through the channel and look at here, I found you.
Yeah, I still don't know how you found me. I mean, damn.
Well, I mean, I just started looking at all the different games that I thought would be interested to see how they do. And I found City Skylines. When I found City Skylines, he was just interacting away. And
yeah, kept yammering away.
Yeah, you was yammering away, but the one thing you did do that most of them didn't do, that I started finding and following around, was you actually talked back to people and answered questions better than most. And that's why I really support the stream and I like the stream, is because of the interaction you have.
A patient I was taking care of today said that I had a very soothing voice, that I kept them calm, and I said I was just using my late night DJ voice where everything just slows down so we can understand what's happening. He started laughing.
It's a good thing I got my feet off the floor.
Yeah, it's getting deep, huh?
Yep.
Then he said I was cute. I was like, what?
Yeah. All you got to do when a dude tells you, like, dude, you can't handle all this sexiness right here.
Alright, Jen, have a good night.
Night, Jen. Thanks for coming by. You guys should have texted me earlier. Hurry up, get on here. We'll go to ATS. I'd have been here hours ago.
Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, sure.
I got this car smashed in the front of my truck. I turned and I can't get it off. It's like a big bad bug. So I was going to drive with it in front of my truck.
What'd you do? Do a pit maneuver and it turned sideways in front of the truck and you're pushing it down the road now?
No, the thing's buried in front of my front grill work and I can't get it off. I mean, literally, I turned left or right. She's hitting the brakes, but ain't helping.
No.
Wonder how fast I can get up to. I'm at 27 miles an hour. Oh!
Somebody clip that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to get some stuff situated. I got a cruise to get paid for, and taking it in April. I'd like to have the laptop before I go on the vacation, but it may not happen until after I get back.
Right.
But I'm gonna work really hard at it now because I'm just really focused on taking care of what I'm supposed to take care of and be happy. And part of this being happy, and I'm going to have that discussion next week, is I want to get a laptop for me to be out here and some more computer games. and that's something that I'm really going to work hard to do. And then I'll come home from time off when I get the money together to come see you.
Oh.
And we'll go do that one store you was talking about. I forget the name of it.
Fry's Macro Center?
No. Something else. Egg something?
Oh, Newegg?
Yes, that place. They got one of them down there in Houston area, do they?
No, it's an online, and they'll send the book and the laptop to you.
Oh, it's strictly online? I thought they'd actually have a retail store somewhere.
Not that I know of.
Alright. Well, we'll have to get together about that deal, because I'll order it, and then I'll schedule my time off so we can put it all together.
Yeah, biggest part would be getting the software and the peripherals together.
You know where they got a big outlet mall down there the way you're on Houston somewhere, kind of like they do in Terrell?
Three of them.
They have 3 outlet malls down that way.
Well, they have 1 outlet mall, but there's 3 big malls down here.
Sweet.
One of them even has an ice skating rink in it. I take it that you don't ice skate, though?
No.
Also, I've decided to get back in comic book collecting. So, one night a week, I'm going to be doing CG's Comic Book Corner. Going to be looking at artwork, artists. Going to be looking at inking, how drawing's done. Just a little comic book stuff. I like it. I mean, I do own almost 12,000 floppies. Correction. 3 times 12, 3,700. My math was wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's 11 o'clock here. It's time for me to go to bed.
Time for bed already?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night. I gotta be up at 5, so I need to get at least 5.5 hours sleep.
I gotta be up at 4. Of course, it's 10 now, so.
Well, you're an hour behind. You're an hour behind.
Yeah, I'm going to PA though for 5 a.m. Saturday.
All right, everybody. I want to sign off. Thank you for everyone for coming in. Thanks for Jen. She just left. She was a moderator, and we have Big Papa 89 on the Discord. He'll be a frequent visitor, talking everything trucks. So I'm gonna be making sure we hopefully get a schedule out so everyone can join in next time. So with that, I want to say thank you very much, and have a good night, everybody.
Thanks, buddy. We'll see you.
Alright, the credits were about to roll. I don't know what's going on here. Let's hit the credit button again. So it's I'm not sure why the credits are not. I'll do it manually. this Stream Deck is not doing what I thought it would do. Anyway, let's do credits, and let's get this started. Roll credits. Credits sent. Thank you for everyone supporting this stream with your time. Thank you for coming in and still hanging out. Thanks for the bit donors. Jen, she threw some bits out. Also, thank you for the moderators. Thanks for Chris, who came in and closed out the stream. Thank you for Jen, who opened the stream up, but she's
still here.
Yeah, I'm doing the credits. Anyway, thank you again, guys, and I will see you later. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm here.